Good evening, good evening. We're in the shed again. And it's the mover at, where are we at tonight? We started off at Summit Point, which is something that Johnny will probably know. Summit Point. Had a bit of a practice around there last night. And took loads and loads of time off his best times. Still has a Johnny corner though. So we'll have to get him cured of Johnny corner. He seems to have a Johnny corner on every single
the pit lane speed limit
one
is
of the
45 miles per hour.
Tracks we practice on. So I think we've missed a little bit of practice here, like, but we'll see.
All clear. Push now.
I think we'll only get down this front straight. But yes, an enjoyable car to drive this now, since they've upgraded it. Yeah, they've upgraded it at the start of this season, and it's not as bouncy as it was. It was like bouncing around corners and stuff. And they get a little bit more speed as well, and it differentiates between the Toyota series and the Mazda series. It does give them a little bit of split, where before it was chaos, to be honest. Absolute chaos. But yes, the beard's gone, the hair's gone. The hair's been gone a while, to be fair. But we are racing tonight. As I say, if you want to drop in, by all means, get your name in the chat. Have a little bit, tell us where you're coming from. Tell us what you would like to see us driving. Because it's for your entertainment as much as mine now. I want to try and get as many subscriptions as we possibly can. So if you're in for the first time, hit the subscription button. We'll try and, you know, loads of other people will say, oh, we want to be on 10,000 by Christmas and this, that and the other. I wouldn't mind being on 50 by my summer holidays, to be fair.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
So we're driving the Toyota GR86. And it's an absolute battle, this. Once all the cars get running. We should be aiming for around about a 120 lap time wise. Everybody else will be. In fact, everybody else will be doing like 118s or something. But we'll try our best to get somewhere near.
21.82.
Johnny's corner. Knew wouldn't get very far. He's got to check his flag, and what he'll do now is he'll quickly go to the qualifying laps. There we go, into qualifying straight away. Let's see if we can set a time.
Okay, Steve, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done. Limiter's still on. Disengage it.
So as we were running around last night, we were doing 120s, I believe. 121s, 120s, something like that. Handles well, this now. Waiting for the usual reprobates to come into the chat. Got a fair few coming in there now regularly. Oh, Johnny's corner. Well, too late braking there. It's only the warm-up lap or Jim. Doesn't matter. Great little track this. But everything's a fight from now on in. Tyres are cold still at the moment. Let's see what type of time we can set. To be honest, I wouldn't mind being right at the back, to be fair. Because it's brutal when they're racing these. Handling well so far.
The leader's just done a 120.00. The leader has just done a 119.78.
There you go, 119 is the time to beat. 121 we're doing. Wow,
V6, you're
big
now
difference.
1.6 seconds off the pace.
A little bit quicker around there this time. Half a second up already.
The leader has just done a 119.77.
119.7 man, flying.
The leader has just done a 119.74.
Well, that was good through there. Hope we can do that every single time. Oh, doing all right there. In the 120s, nearly 119s.
32 off the pace.
Sixth, that'll do us for a start off. Although it'll be absolute brutality from here on in. But we'll see what we can do. So we'll just wait for qualifying to finish there now. Other people will be qualifying at the moment. See if there's a couple of other people we can try and invite tonight. It's funny how you get one name in your Facebook and there's loads and loads of them have the same name. It's madness. So we're just waiting for the start to arrive there now. A minute left of qualifying. We've just qualified with a 120, nearly a 120 dead, to be fair. But there will be people doing 119s and a little bit less, to be fair. But when it gets going in the race, the laps will be a little bit slower because there'll be loads of bumping and boring and fighting and apologies for the swearing. Not me, just other people as well. Although I might swear, it depends on what happens. I don't know. Hope everybody's well. Thanks for watching the stream. If you've never seen it before, by all means hit the subscription button so you'll know when I'm on next. Hit the little alarm button as well. That'll tell you when we're on next. And hopefully you'll be able to enjoy the racing. Hit the like button as well if you like it. Don't hit it if you don't like it. I'm not going under false pretenses. But drop us a note in the chat. Let us know who you are, where you're from, and what you want to see from the stream. We'll try and sort something out for you. Hopefully there'll be somebody in there that I haven't seen for ages. Welcome,
That's
welcome.
the end of the session. 7th position.
But this is iRacing, and it's a simulator. I've got a wheel and everything in front of us, and literally it simulates real life racing. It's as close as you'll get without spending fortunes. Although, so let's get on the grid. P6, I think we were, weren't we? So we're up the sharp end.
Next time by, line up on the right.
Hopefully that's not a bad sign.
SOF is 1641. Pit road is
We just want to keep it nice and safe as well. We don't want anybody into crashing and stuff.
Race
Let them by.
starts in 90
They'll
seconds.
crash somebody else, not me. That's all we need to know. I think it's a warm-up lap for this one. I would like to have seen it just like a starting lap, but there is a warm-up lap, I believe, for this.
Still waiting on 2 cars to
And the
grid.
guy on the left, anybody that revs on the straight like that on the grid, you can guarantee there are going to be problems. So look out for this car, the yellow car. Look out for him being a bit of a
Race will
problem.
start in 60 seconds.
Remember, you heard it here first. We are in the shed. This is why the protective clothing's on.
Everyone's grid.
It's not
Track
protecting
temp is
from
74 Fahrenheit. The air
the
temp
driving,
is
it's
65.
protected from the elements, to be fair.
P7, 15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this.
Yes, remember, the guy in the yellow car.
This is a
he's the
rolling
one to
start.
watch out for.
Car
I
number
think
6.
it's Juan Cristiano. No, it isn't. It's Dovidas
Race
Puteris.
car speed
That's
is
what we need to look
42
for.
miles per hour. You need to close the gap to the guy ahead. Please, Steve.
Yeah, you're with them, mate.
This is where, so all we're doing here is we'll get a warm-up lap to get the tyres all warmed up. It's that real that they have cold tyres and it's dead slippy at first. But, so you get a lap to warm the tyres up. Not all cars do you get that. Mazda's is the standing start type thing. There's going to be lots of different cars we'll race tonight, lots of different tracks we'll race tonight. But we're not going to get involved in any fighting and bumping and boring. We're going to let them do that to each other. It's one of the things you'll quickly learn in iRacing. Racecraft is more important than speed sometimes.
Okay, start 6 cars.
Well, turn 1 is horrendous in this. There'll be all sorts of stuff going on. And we're just got to try and keep ourselves out of danger, really. That's the main thing. It's not about getting around the corner first, getting the whole shot. It's about getting round and having your full car intact, really. The car itself is a GR86. And it's just been improved at the start of this season. It's a little bit faster now and it's better as far as handling's concerned as well. So watch this, they will be starting just before the corner, so they get a run down the straight. And then the run down the straight, what you've got to do is
About to go green. Stay focused.
you've just got to protect yourself at for the bottom corner. Sometimes you can't do that because people just run into you anyway. The guy behind's looking racy.
Green, let's go, let's go.
As we said, we'll just watch it. Red Bull, we don't want him anywhere near us.
Car left, car left. Clear left.
Clear.
Left side.
Still there.
Car left.
Knew he was cutting across. There's no shame in losing a few places the first couple of laps. He'll get them back.
Still there. Still there.
Still there.
Hold your line.
You're on the right.
On your left. Click left side.
Too wide. Keep to the right.
You're in the middle.
What did I tell you?
You're on the left.
You're in the middle. Clear right. Clear all round.
Slowed us down, but
Just get stuck car
we're
out.
still there.
Clear
I mean, we
right.
went right back there, but we're still there. Another one off on Johnny's corner. So we've got the pace of these guys in front. They've just waddled by because we were involved in that accident. Well, not involved, but we're around about it. So it's a bad start. But I think we should get a few back.
You got a slow car on the left. There's an incident ahead.
Car in front of us is.
Another incident ahead.
Yellow flag.
So I like to see, so the people just go flying through and they just necessarily can't handle it as well. So it looks like we're going to do the reverse flick with this guy. Oh, he didn't go for it. I thought he was going to go for it, like, but he didn't. And we're later on the brakes on these lads.
Okay, Steve, the next car is Arden.
Everybody on the gravel. Johnny's corner again. If you can take that tight and get a good acceleration away, you're alright there, you know. Sets you up well for this.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
You're on the right.
Don't panic. Car right. Clear right. Slippery surface flag. The leader's just done it.
Now we know he's not good on the brakes here.
B16. That lap time was 120.81. Car left. Clear left.
Clear.
Brilliant. Nice one. Come on, Steve.
So if we get away with some less mistakes, that's just traffic really, though. You can't really do anything about the traffic, to be fair. That was better on that corner. We took it in the fourth. Took that a little bit better. It's so physical, this, like. And hopefully we'll get the toe down the straight here. Get away from Kevin behind us.
Robert, car number
See how much
17
we'll
is
catch
now
up on these and the brakes there. But I get by them, but we get away from them, to be fair.
The driver in front of us is Leader, B licence.
Just slowing us up, we can't get by. There's that many of them.
You got a slow car on the left.
Right car right. Hold your line. Still there.
Still there.
All right side's clear. We've got damage. Right side, clear right. Okay, Steve. The next car is Wanley, D licence.
There's one of them gone. Hopefully we'll make some space on the corner.
The leader is
Oh, good exit there.
19.33. On your right. Still there.
Car 17.
Still there.
Still there.
Clear right, V13. The next car is Arden.
Friendly enemy nudge there. Very physical this, as I said before. We're getting away from the guys behind. So went all the way from 6th place, I think it was, right the way down to God knows where. Got a little bit of breathing space there now,
That's a new fastest lap for James. Got 19.20.
and then we'll catch these lads up on the brakes.
0.33 off the pace.
7. Just left the fastest lap. 19.198.
Hope you're enjoying it. Get your name in the chat.
Alright Steve, you're reeling Arden in. The gap is now 1.0 seconds. Track limits.
Oh, there's one dead.
Go right.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it
Yeah,
between
yeah,
white
Jim,
lines.
yeah, yeah.
Leader in first. 19.662.
Interesting race though. Makes it more exciting for you. More hard work for me.
Halfway home, we're okay on fuel, B12. The gap to 13th place. Behind is now 0.42.
They're much better on the brakes than these lads.
Left side.
He's dived up the inside
Still
there. But I've got the inside on this corner.
Left side. Clear left.
He's trying to nudge us out. We shouldn't have been batting his clutches really, it was just that these other two were too slow.
Hold your line.
Still there on your line.
Still there. Clear left, E13. That lap was at 121.03. Car left.
You're on the right.
3 wide, you're on the right. Clear left.
You're on the left.
Clear right.
What are you doing, man?
On your left. Clear left. 5 minutes
Leave
right.
space for people on the inside.
6 incident points. Come on, mate. On your right. Right side's clear.
He just closes off there. There's nothing can be done other than he just gets hit by me and away he goes. Terrible driving. You've got to leave space if there's somebody on the inside, you know.
1.1 seconds.
So we've got it all to do again.
Okay, Steve. The next
Here we
car
go.
is Wanley, the license.
It's exciting for you. Whoever it is watching. Good if it's your first time.
Push, push, push.
This is what we do nearly every night. Just to keep the mental bit sharp.
You're all over the place. Come on, man. Get your head back together.
We're not all over the place, Jim. You'll...
The head is increasing. It's now 0.9.
He looks a bit racy, this lad here. Just wondering if he got knocked off at the start.
Sale, Pedro, ha lasciato il dietro. Car 12.
Yeah, he got a better run out of there than me.
Sectors 2
Just
3
protect
are
the inside.
6 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace. Car left. He's still
Faster
there.
than that corner.
He's still there.
Keep to the right.
Still there. Clear left. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. The guy in front is Andre, the license.
It's exciting stuff.
16th place. Car left. Hold your line. Still
Sale,
clear
Pedro
left.
sul corto, man.
On your right. Clear right.
You're on the right. You got it right car on the right.
Left side.
Your left.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
This is the guy that knocked us off
D-license.
behind.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
And the old 1-2 maybe. Just got to try and keep it clean at the same time, like.
B17. White flag. Last lap. Sector 1 is 0.49 off the pace. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Right side. You're still there. Right side's clear.
We got to slow down there, we got him. Not a good result, but a decent little race.
Robert has won the race.
Don't think there's enough time for him to get us at the line. There's the line. He didn't get us.
15th place. And that's the finish. Hard luck, mate. This was a tough one.
An absolute battle that was. Absolute battle.
That's the end of the session.
Well, I don't know what the times were, lap times and stuff, but we'll have a look in a sec. But what a battle that was. Let's just have a look and see what went on. Robert Appleton won. I think it's just a case of, you know, where it all shakes out, really, how little aggravation you can get away with. Let's go back. I think it was, what would be lap 12, something like that. Let's have a look. So I think it was, yeah, it might have been, was it after this one? It was when we were all racing together, wasn't it? It might have been before that. Yeah, this was it. So we're going down the straight here, and this is what happened. We were stuck behind the car on the inside, and this is the guy on the outside that just literally tries to cut us off. The natural line is outside to in, so here he goes 13, and he just doesn't give us any space, like. So if I have a look at that from a different angle, maybe we keep it on the inside. There's no way we can go, to be fair. So if we go from behind, so this is where we are coming to the corner. This is the guy that cuts right across, and this is the guy who just spins out. So we're stuck behind this guy here. So if we take it slowly, we'll just analyse it. So we're inside. He's drifted out wide. And I'm on the inside. So we're going to there. And I think it's a bit of a racing incident, to be honest. I mean, I had a go at him, but it is a bit of a racing incident where he's trying to come across, and I've got nowhere to go, to be fair. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was initially. But sometimes you find that. Sometimes you find that you're racing and you think they've done it on purpose. In actual fact, wasn't really a lot you could have done with that one. So let's come out of it. And we'll go to the results. We can see the results on here. What was you doing? Well, Johnny's in first in tonight. All right, son. We've just done a race at Summit Point. Johnny, which I've just been telling everybody you're quite happy with at the moment. Did you see the crash, did you? It was a good race though. I mean, I didn't do well as far as results is concerned, but you're never going to do well in a bunch of these. You know, the first corner was a nightmare and then it just got worse from there, to be honest. But we survived it, and that's the main thing. So we kept the SR rating up for the A rating licenses. That's what we're all here for. You're never going to be the fastest, but just get as much enjoyment out of the race as you can. That's what the mirrors is for. I don't think you could probably see us in the mirrors because he went out wide and he just brought it back in. But he knew there was 4 cars there, and there was one in front and one had spun out behind him, so he knew there was another one there. So you've just got to use your now. Sometimes it's your peripheral vision, it's your awareness of what's about you. It's a little bit like old women going down the front street. You know, some of them they're not aware you're there, and they'll just take a right randomly. You know how it works. So that's what it is. Just waiting for the results to come through here. While we're doing that, we'll have a look and see what else is kicking about. We did the production challenge. We've done that one. That's no problem. That's done. You know, for our cars, we need to race to get the credits back. Johnny's corner, I never went off. There was a few did. There's a few did, Johnny. Definitely. There should have an incident report of everybody that went off on Johnny's corner. There was quite a few. It is tricky, that corner, because if you're battling, people send it, and if you send it and somebody else has just turned left, that's it. It's game over. Like. So let's have a look what's on here. Global Challenge. We don't want to be doing that in those cars, the Cadillac CTV. We don't want to be doing that around Road America. Be nearly as bad as the lights, not the lights, the Formula 4s. Let's have a look. We've got 20 minutes into. That could be a little race, you know. I mean, there's only 3 people there at the moment, but there's 20 minutes to go. That might be a little race to get into. Let's see what else there is. Porsche Cup. It's the Open Series at Monza. That's another one we could probably look at. Proto GT, not many people in the uptake on that. If you're watching, Johnny, that's how many people are actually signed up for the race, that little bit there. So to be an official race, there has to be at least 6 people in it, sometimes 8. But so there's only one. There's not really a big take up of that, but it is a good car to drive. Then we've got the IMSA. That there is LMP2s, the GTP, sorry, and the GT4s. That's quite a decent race. That'll be around Watkins Glen. That's a good little battle most of the time. So we could probably have a look at the likes of that in 19 minutes. So what we'll do is, Ringmeister's on there. I don't think we'll do Ringmeister tonight. We've done it quite a bit lately. So SimCube's on there as well, the SimCube GT Sprint. Now, what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to do a lap round, or a few laps around the Shell V circuit. So tomorrow night, reminders on, what we're going to do is just going to do a practice round there. I've never driven around it in a GT3 before, or any other car, to be honest. So we need to try and learn it and I'll tell you the thought process that goes through my head as I'm learning it, type of thing, you know. So that'll be interesting to see how I learn tracks and how well it comes off, you know. Well, do you know what I mean? It's all about little victories, mate. That's what it's all about. You know, if you're practicing by yourself, and you know you're just thinking, you start thinking to yourself, "I'm not very good here. Let's take it easy," and then get the good acceleration out the corner. The acceleration out the corner is the best way to do it, because if you've got a long straight, it's pointless going into that really, really fast and then getting a slow exit. You want a fast exit so you carry the speed all the way down the straight. It's that simple. LMP2's there as well. What we'll do is let's have a look in Formula cars. See if there's anything there we can have a look at. Formula V at Summit Point. 104 people in that. I mean, that's utter carnage, that like. We've got Road Atlanta in the Super Formulas, Johnny. I know you're going to want us to drive that again, aren't you? I can see it coming. No, I'm putting my foot down with a firm hand. Here's the results for Summit Point. It was the fourth split because there's that many people take that up. The GR86 is a really popular car now. It really is. No, oh, you did. Ah, good, good. You start to learn though. You know, you get your muscle memory and your braking points come all of a sudden. Got minus 45 in that. Well, that was great. And a minus 0.14. So that was a successful race. Good thrill though. Good laugh. But yeah, it's always going to be ropey. There's the 1600s at Summit Point as well. Should we do that? Should we not? Let's just give it. I was going to say we'll go practice in at Shell V, but we're going to do that tomorrow night. So what we'll do, I think, is let's go for it, Johnny. Let's go for it. Formula V, Toyota, sorry, Super Formula, Toyota. Death to me. A laugh for yous. That's what we're going to do. Formula B, Super Formula Series. It's the fixed series, so there's nobody got an advantage as far as the setup is concerned. We hope you're all well today. 3 people in the chat. Get your name in the chat there so I can see who you are, where you're from. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like just to make sure you like the video. It all helps improve the channel. We're trying to get to 50 subscribers. We're now at 48. We just need 2 more to get to 50. I know people say 10,000 and 15,000 and Dave Cam's on 200 and odd thousand and stuff like that. But we're just starting out. Do you know what I mean? So if you can help a man with mental problems, then thank you for hitting the subscribe button. But I hope you enjoy this race when we get in. This car is an utter pig, I think is the technical term that the FIA have got it down as. An utter pig is what this is. We've been racing this before and it didn't go too well because it just wants to kill you at every part of the track, to be fair. I'm nothing if not brave, Johnny. Or foolish, one of the two. I'll probably say foolish. Yes, that's probably a better word. Definitely more in Scrabble. Here we go. Let's get into it. All right. We'll see who's... No entries. What's going on here? There must be entries in there, surely. See, I'm the only one daft enough to drive this car. It did say there was people in though before, didn't it? Surely. It definitely said I was going to be in there with other people. I've been painting the bathroom today. That's my claim to fame. We've even painted the bathroom British Racing Green. How do you like that? I know. But what colour do you paint the bathroom? If you paint the bathroom blue, it's all to do with sailors and the sea and the coast and all that. I can't buy all that gubbins. You know, like shells and all. No thanks. Get in the shower, get a wish, get out, get warmed up. None of this sea shanties while you're in the shower and all that. Know what I mean? So it's a fixed series, so we don't have to worry about setups and stuff. What we do have to worry about is keeping in a straight line. So let's have a little dig at what happens here. It goes wrong quite quickly.
Pit lane speed limit is 45
if you remember rightly.
miles per hour. The pit exit's clear.
So the first lap we need to just be nice and gentle. Well, gentle as this goes anyway. Doesn't really go gentle, this.
Yellow flag.
As he's found out.
Car right.
We'll let him through.
Clear right. Clear.
Obviously knows what he's doing. That's why he's painting his car pink. Gotta be fast to drive a pink car. 177 mile an hour. I found it. Oh, I was about to lose it there. I was about to lose it there. That's exactly what happened. But there is somebody else sitting there watching. Thank you very, very much for watching the channel. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Get yourself in the chat if you can, just so I can have a bit crap with you. That's half the battle of this channel, is having banter with the people who want to watch. So we're going for a qualifying lap, or a couple of qualifying laps. And like we said last time, do we really want to qualify? It's more about trying to get the lines of the car. The people who race this are absolute specialists, like. As I've seen before in a race that we did earlier. Well, last week.
The track temp's increasing.
Remember to wait till you get in the straight line before you put the throttle on. And even then, sometimes it doesn't make any odds. $177 mile an hour. Ooh. I think you've just got to get that so you're still carrying enough speed that it's not a shock to the back axle, to be fair. The power going through this thing is unreal.
The leader's just done a 104.6.
104, man.
The leader has just done a 104.4. 8th place. You're currently 2.7 off the leader's pace. That was
I tell you what, that'll do me.
You've got 1 gallon left.
That wouldn't change again there.
Yeah, that's 2 laps of fuel left.
13th place as far as times is concerned. Doing alright though.
P13.
Chicken flag.
P13 far enough back to avoid the carnage. But that's an effort, that like. Take some driving. And by the time we get to the end of the race, I'll be shattered. It's like a workout for your top half. Literally it is. I mean, if you've never driven the car before, or you've never had a go with a sim rig, you can't appreciate how much pummeling your shoulders are getting and your chest, and just because of you're correcting it all the time. It's like driving a real car, to be fair. Oh, it sounds silly, but it is. So there's 3 minutes left of the race, of the qualifying. Give me a couple of seconds and I'll be back with you as soon as I possibly can. Right, we're back, and just in time for the start of the race. As I say, it's a lovely car to enjoy once you get a hang of it, but it's just getting the hang of it. Like, it's absolute, oh, such a handful, such a handful. Whoops, there's the camera away. The camera keeps like gradually just rising up and rising. Has anybody been doing anything special today at all? I'm intrigued to see who the other person is in the lobby there. Oh, Johnny's in there, but it's a bit disconcerting when you get somebody else in watching and you can't like respond to them. Anyway, all you do is at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a little bit where you can put a comment in there, and that's where the chat is. You'll just see a live chat. Hit that and then just have a bit of chat with us. We don't bite. Unless you're a
That's the end of
Sam.
the session. P15.
Right, 5 seconds to go. I don't know how many people. 14 of 19. Oh God, there's 5 behind us. That's not going to look well. Especially that first little chicane. Oh, what a nightmare. But we'll see. We'll see what
The
happens.
track temp is 86 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 75. 19 laps.
Ideally, if we're 14 of 19,
100.
they shouldn't be as fast as us. Unless they haven't qualified, obviously. In which case they'll be absolutely rapid.
Expect to be fighting for the podium.
But we're number 6 as far as iRating's concerned in this. So, not too bad. It either means we're going to be successful or we're going to get clattered into. Either way really is entertainment for you lot. Just see my iRating going, ah! It's just a tentative start really is what you need. Somebody will get a flyer, no doubt. But there might be some carnage at the first chicane. First corner might be alright, but the chicane at the top of the hill, oh, that's a bind, that like, really is. But we want to keep ourselves clean, keep all the fins on, all the aerodynamics right, just so we can get the rest of the race. Because in these, if you hit something, that's it, you're dead. You're in the pits and it's good night. You see, once we've got the hang of this and the tyres warmed up, the last time we were doing really alright. I mean, we weren't threatening everybody up the front end, but here we go then.
Standing start now. Green, green, green. The track temperature's rising. It's now 109 Fahrenheit.
Why you didn't start it? Oh man, what was that?
You've got wheel damage.
The stewards have called us into the pits for repairs.
What happened there? I don't know what happened there.
Come on, Steve. Forget the start. Just get stuck in lane.
Nightmare. Somebody didn't start and we're just imploded.
The car in front is Sealer, and their rating is 1.7.
It nearly went there as well. So we've got a deficit already. And we've got 3 laps to serve this pits. The car feels okay.
You're last.
We're not like because there's somebody in the pits, mate.
There's an incident in turn 7. We think it might be Bolt.
Good. So I think it'll call us into the pits next lap. So we'll have to go in the pits next lap to get rid of that
The next car is
burger.
Class B license, and their rating is 2.3. P18. Fastest lap for Simone, 104.9.
104, man.
Good. Just check the last.
So we've got to go into the pits here. We've got to serve it within 3 laps normally.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. We have no recorded pit timings. The exit position estimates are unreliable. You'll be coming out into traffic. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 17. It's fine, you got
Good,
loads.
good.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
How is that too much damage? How can I drive like that and it's give us too much damage? And obviously now what happens is it doesn't let you.
It's just done at 104.6.
Doesn't let you go.
New fastest lap for Simone,
That was on me. I'm so
104.6.
sorry. I screwed that up.
That's shocking, that man. Absolutely shocking. What we'll do is while we're sitting waiting,
Front left,
Sorry about
98
that, brother.
percent.
Yeah, we're right
Left
away
rear,
now.
99.
so let's go back to the start and see what happened. So we're at the back, he's just stopped and the car just dives right. And if you have a look at the car, there's nothing wrong with the car. The spoiler's still on, everything like that. And it just says too much damage, that's it, we're knackered. There's nothing the matter with that. We wouldn't have set those times if it... That's nuts, that. That's crazy.
That's a new
But I'm going to
fastest lap
take a
for
hit with
Mathias,
points for that.
104.5.
And what we're going to do is we're just going to come out of it. That's ridiculous. There's nothing the matter with that car. Otherwise, how did I drive so fast? Let's just come out with the whole thing. That's terrible, that. Terrible. So let's come out of it. Let's see if it lets us come back into the iRacing. Come on. No. It's not going back in iRacing now. What's going on here? Very strange. All right, let's see if we can get into it. Very strange, that. There was absolutely nothing the matter with that car. Pulled us at the pits and the car was dead. No way. Not a chance. So we'll forfeit that and we'll take the hit with points wise. It'll probably take us down underneath the 2,000 rating. I don't really care, to be fair, because that was horrendous. It was pathetic, that. We should have been allowed to race there. Craziness. Anyway, let's go to sports cars, see what else is kicking about here. Ringmeister's on in 7 minutes. We've got the LMP2s, which will be quite good at Watkins Glen. That's not a bad little race. How many people are in there? 37 in there. So it'll be one big split, I would imagine. 20-minute race. Let's go with LMP2s. I believe it's fixed. Yes, it's fixed. So in LMP2s for 8 o'clock. Saves going into the likes of your Ringmeister again. We've done enough for Ringmeister in the Cadillac this week. So we'll go in the LMP2 instead. Now the LMP2 are probably more slippy than that car we've just been in. I'm really gutted with that. Do you know, I was like happy to get out of it last time. I really wanted to race that and we could have been somewhere near competitive there. And that was a debacle. And that's iRacing's fault, that. Unbelievable. But we move on. We move on. So the LMP2, for anybody who doesn't know anything about it, is some of the cars that like the second tier down at Le Mans, things like that. That's what these are. Nice car to drive, to be fair. Tricky on the bumps though, they don't like bumps. If you can't find the chat in there, just drop us a comment. Say how you enjoyed it. See how bad you think I was. And see how good you think I was. It'd probably be bad, to be fair. That was a shocker, that. Unreal. Unreal. That's one of the flaws with iRacing. I mean, something like that. That's just... I was flying there and then they were saying the car was broken and it just wasn't, like. So these are the cars that we're racing. You'll see it come around the corner in a sec. There you go. The LMP2s. That is what we're racing, going out to the corner here, see it? There you go. So let's get into it and see where we can stack up against the rest of them.
Miles per hour. Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
The tyres on these are horrible for the first full lap, to be fair.
Car left. Clear left.
See, he just jumps all over the place, like, doesn't like it at all. The tyres are still slippery. Do like this track though. Keep on the inside. This guy's obviously got his tyres up to 10.
Car left. Clear left. Clear.
This is a really tricky, slippery corner, this. The tyres might be up to temperature now. Maybe not. We can start getting some times together. It's important to get an early exit from there because it gives you all the speed you want from the longest straight on the course. It didn't last long, did it? Gotta try and get that set up on that corner a little bit better. Maybe go down another gear, pull it in on the nose. Yeah, maybe go down another gear, pulls it round a little bit. Doesn't need it on here, like. Great engine noise on this though. That's better. Short gear range on these as well.
P7.
P7, interesting. Just behind Frederick. Oh, ho, ho. So we now know what happened to the other guy.
Watch these track limits.
You can't take the
We have
bumps.
damage.
Stewie, how's it going? Stewie's in the chat. Yes, that was interesting. No bumps for this car. Let's get out again. Lots more people in there now. Still P8 though for our time.
Pit exit's clear.
LMP2s are in there now, Stewie. At Watkins Glen, as I'm sure you know. That's a better line. He's not on a good time, him, is he? Yes, the tyres aren't ready. Oops! His tyres aren't ready either. Right, looking forward to this, to be honest. Is Carmen not joining us tonight, or is she out for tabs? She on the tobacco run? Is that in the Winter Olympics, the tobacco run? Oh, it's toboggan, isn't it? It could be an Olympic sport for the summer. The 4-man tabs.
Checkered flags out, P8.
Stewie, go and tell Carmen she's got to stop what she's doing. EastEnders is nowhere near rivaling this. And tell her to get on her account, not yours, so we'll get extra views. So it's pointless going out for some practice. There's only like 42 seconds to go. I do enjoy this car, this and the LMP3 as well. I haven't really had a go of the GTPs, although they are absolutely rapid. But I'm not too sure how the hybrid system works and whether they've got a push to pass or not. I'm not up on them at all. I'll have to check up on them and see exactly what's the best way to, you know, people racing them and stuff, and what their techniques are and things like that.
That's embarrassing.
Anthony Taylor was the person who went by and he didn't have any issues before. He's just spun it coming out the pits. It's easy done, Anthony, easy done. So let's try and go for the qualifying. Oh, they're all right. It's kind of runoff areas. There's a big one there. That's the last corner. Big runoff area here. This is at the turn 1 where you need it. Decent runoff areas, to be fair. Just that one, the way you hit the bumps, it takes you diagonally across. It's a bit of a nightmare. I think Watkins Glen is a free track, I believe. I'm not too sure, but I think it might be a free track. What we'll do is, after we do this race, I'll go through the free tracks that I think you do well to practice at, do you know? And then, because you're not too sure which one's free, which one's not. But there is a little bit of a thing on here which tells you what the free cars are that you can use, which I'm sure you'll be able to catch those. But the free tracks really is important. And more importantly, the ones that are worth driving. Because there's a couple of them that are like...
Alright, Steve, we've got 2 laps to get the job.
And I would normally put some at point in that, but you enjoyed that last night, didn't you? Stewie, you'll have to get your act together because Johnny's on a mission. He's getting faster. Second is a little bit faster in these, you know, as far as acceleration out of the corner is concerned. Lots of people going to be tuning in later on as well. Milas from Canada, a new guy I've met. Really nice guy. He's got the ethos of keeping it clean. So pleasure to race for him the other day, Milas. Oh, it wasn't Miles, it was Miles Rhinus, wasn't it? That was it. Big shout out to him. Just been watching his Twitch account before, where he was getting badly treated by other drivers. That might not be the fastest way around there, but you survive it. Which is a bonus.
The leader has just done a 139.41.
Well, I'll not be doing that.
137.44.
On 37s, man. I'm a good 5 seconds off that, I think. We'll see.
The leader has just done a 137.17.
Well off the pace here.
P8, that was a 140.92.
3 seconds off the pace. We'll see it'll be better this lap though, hopefully. Bit faster.
P12, that lap time was
Oh, wasn't?
140.49.
140, wow. Well off the pace. Doing something wrong somewhere. But we'll see. I mean, we're nowhere near the front, which is good for turn 1. And the bus stop at the top of the hill. It is a little bit of a slipstream race, this, to be fair. Yes, you'll have to get back on, Stu, before Carmen takes your seat.
That's the end of the session, 14th.
I've got visions, right? Carmen's not watching the stream because she's like, here, are these LMP2s are coming out now? Sorry. So you have one lap of
The estimated SOF is 1,000.
just a warm-up lap.
70. Pit road is closed. Tight field today. Look for opportunity.
Well, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't mind just sitting watching news for one night. If you just want to stream. Quite welcome to have a night up here. Night on the rig, if you want.
5 cars left to
a couple of cheeseburgers in and sit round our campfire here in the shed. There's room for 3 of us. 4 maybe. And have a racing night. That'd be good. So there's 4 in the lobby now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button when you're in there. It also helps apparently if you drop a comment in there as well. So don't know what you want to write in there. What am I watching this for? Probably.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
The track temp is...
Well, what do you think I'm inviting you for? I'm not inviting you for your talent.
20 minutes. Okay, Steve. It's a strong field. But
It'd be nice to have
finish in the top
a Johnny
12.
corner and a Stewie corner on the same track.
Okay, rolling start. Follow car number 50.
Well, this should be a good little race if we try and keep it safe again. A lot less chance of spinning this round on the start line than the other one.
We need to catch car number 15.
Just warm some, get some heat in the tyres. Oh, you need to hit a barrier there. So P14 is where we're at. I think P15 more likely when the start goes. Single file through here.
Catch up 15 car.
Trying to get some warmth in the tyres here. Just by giving it little blips and then trying to skid it a little. It's not the ideal really. What I tend to do is drive the car nearly a full lap with the brakes on a little, and the heat comes from the brakes and transfers through into the tyre. That's the plan anyway. Do too much however and you magic roundabout. It seems as if they're a decent bunch of lads. These are not too erratic. The 2 guys behind are keeping it stationary, which is good. If they drop back a little bit more, I think what they might be doing is they might be incident, you know, on a warm-up lap, man. You know.
Catch up to car number 15.
Warm-up lap and they're crashing into each other. It's crazy.
There's an incident ahead.
Man, come on, man.
Wow.
I know, I messed up, but you guys moved over.
Anthony's having a right nightmare on this, isn't he?
Green, stay focused.
But be careful because they do false starts and that, and you start crashing into people.
Okay,
So
Steve.
you've got to be careful.
To do your job.
I think they've gone.
There's an incident ahead.
Incident in.
That's Anthony away again.
Maximus.
Good start though. Remember, it's cold tyres. Even now.
Nice one. Car ahead is David. Their rating is 1.8.
So a little bit better than us up ahead.
There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like Mitchell. Yellow flag.
See, it's still cold tyres and they don't believe it. Very slippy this corner. My back end will come out at the drop of a hat here.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 93 Fahrenheit.
So this is the guy who passed at the start.
Still there.
You're in the top 10.
Clear right. Nice one, Steve. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. E9. Car right.
Got held up there.
Clear right.
So just be clean. Be aware of who's around you. We'll get them back in a sec.
The car in front of us is Singleton B license, and their rating is 1.8. The leader's just done 137.56. 10th position. Your last lap time was at 141.08. Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Starting to lose these in front a little like. He just hasn't got the pace to get past us here. He has there though. I made the right balls at that corner.
Car right. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. He's right side's clear. Car left. Clear left.
He's playing fair, this guy, like.
For Taylor, 137.30. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Stay calm. Keep
Oh
it
dear.
straight.
Hit the wall. That's not good.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. We have damage. You've just done a 114.60.
That might affect our straight line speed.
exit. It's now 1.2 seconds. Okay, Steve, the next car is car number 1, and their rating is 1.8.
Must have more damage than I thought I had, like.
Track limits, watch those lines.
Don't mind for the guy behind.
He's gaining on you. The gap is now 1.5 seconds. He's faster than you into the inner loop, P11.
As long as you keep your tyres on that colourful bit, you're alright. We've definitely got straight line damage because this guy's catching us.
Incident in turn 9. Looks like it's Pauletta.
Car stop on the way.
Didn't see one.
Car front.
There's two in the pits.
P8. The guy in front is Singleton B license, and their rating is 1.8. Santana has just been disqualified.
Disqualified already, jeez.
How has someone been disqualified?
Right side. He's still there. Clear right.
You're on the right.
Discretion better part of valor. I think I learned that at school. Who'd have thought they were talking about iRacing? P8 though. Well, P9 now.
Alright, Steve, the next car is Ramos B license. The gap to V8 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.5. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. P9.
Kept the safety rating though. I didn't think top 10 was on the cards here. We're doing all right with damage.
Okay, Steve, we've just cut the track.
I had no choice. I couldn't get off
To
the
Ramos.
couldn't get off the curb.
It's now 3.6 seconds.
Yeah, we've definitely got damage. Yeah.
That's half distance. The fuel's okay.
Got a slow car on the left.
The guy in front is 5 laps behind. Gap to 8th place. Ahead is increasing. It's now 4.6 seconds.
Shame I hit that wall once. See, you don't hit that apex and it just drifts for days. Seems like ages. Still P9 though.
You've just done a 140.78. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Okay, Steve.
So it's sector 3 that we're losing really. Losing a second in sector 3.
Christoph is closing the gap. It's now 6.0 seconds. You've used half your fuel. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. That's your fastest lap. Okay, Steve, the next car is David, and their rating is 1.8. outer loop. It looks like Wyatt. Christoph is gaining on you. The gap's now 4.4.
Hopefully Christoph doesn't catch us.
You've just done a 140.21. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Slow it down.
Run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Still 4 seconds to Christoph. .2 now. 3.3. Catching rapidly. I don't know what I've done wrong there.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
This could be last lap. On to 3. I think I got a good acceleration out of there this time. Gain 0.4 on the guy behind.
E9.
Slow around there this time.
New fastest lap for Renato, 137.30.
Last lap, I don't think he's going to catch us.
White flag, one more lap. Your lap time was at 140.00.
Damn.
Stay between the lines, please, Steve.
Quite intense this, like.
Taylor.
took the win.
Did you spin into the pit from Alpha?
Front tyres are going. Got P9, that'll do.
P9. And there's the finish. Well done. Good result.
Didn't ticket flag.
Oh, that P8. Is that P8 at the
Very
end?
good job.
That's the end of the session.
I think Renato must have crashed it there. I don't know. Let's see what went on. See what happened to Renato at the end. So Renato must have crashed on the last corner. Oh, where's he going? So this is Renato coming around the last two corners of the track. And if we're taking nice and easy, he's going well. He's in front of us. He's gone out. Oh, has he hit the barrier there? No, he hasn't. He kept a hold of it. I thought he went a little wide there. So he's gone on the inside. I think he's trying to dive inside of him. A little bit too late. Oh, went straight on at the wall. Good night. He went straight on at the wall. He had no turning. And that was it. Bang, hit the lot. Unlucky Renato. Wow. What a way to go. And that was lap 13. What a way to go. Anyway, we'll get in to see what type of... we'll see what we lost on Road Atlanta with the debacle of the Formula car. We lost 97, mainly because you get penalised more if you forfeit the race. But I had no choice. I was not going to sit there for another half an hour. You know what I mean? But never mind. So that's the Road Atlanta one. Watkins Glen. This is where we are. Second split again, right up there. 1670 centre field, and we got 14. So we got 14 of them back, and we got some more safety rating back on that one as well. Good stuff. Now, we said we were going to have a look at the free cars and stuff like that. So let's have a look at, if you go into here, and a little bit of navigation in the menu and everything for you. If you go into here, in the menu where you've got your test drive and everything, down this side you've got racing. So that's everything to do with racing. If you want to buy something or you want to see what your contents are and stuff like that, like my contents here, for instance, my contents here, this is all my cars on here. So it's everything that we've got as far as cars is concerned. I know I've spent too much money. But what you can do is you get a rough idea of what's free and what's not. So the free cars are always the cars that are in the green normally. Sometimes they're not. Like that one there is a free car. That one there is a free car. But that one there is a free car. So ones of interest to yourself, Johnny, would be, and Stewie, would be, I believe, well, there's that one there. So that one, you can actually go into the global series. So that's what's in there. That's the Cadillac that we, CTSV, that we went through Nordschleifer in. In fact, I'm probably better off, to be fair, if we go into will it show me in, let's have a look. iRacing. I think I need to go to the members site, don't I? Which I can't get on here. Let's have a look. I'll try. iRacing. Members website. Okay, so in the web, you know what I mean? So let's have a look where we're at. This is the home, and I think it tells you down here somewhere. Although it might only just tell you where you signed up, Johnny, to be fair. Help support. See if we go into support. Let's see if we can type in here free cars. No, just release notes and everything in here. They're not actually showing you free cars, which is an absolute mare. I think it's only in one place, really. But if we go back to the UI, let's go in there. Cars of interest to yourself would be definitely the Formula V. There they are. They're all the Formula cars. Formula V is good crack if you're just signing up for the first time. You'll be able to get a few races in there, and they're good. The little Legends Ford, that's quite good for nice little races. Then you've got the Optima. It's an absolute boat. That one there, very slow. If you want to learn tracks and stuff, go on the Pontiac. It's very, very slow, but it means that you're not going to get as much. Like, you can actually learn a track and then go into like the Mazda afterwards type thing, you know. Try that. The Radical, by far and away, probably the best car for free. But what I would also say is, try that out. The SCCA Spec Racer. Try that out. That's fun. It's like a lesser version of the Radical, if you like. So that's good. There's the Jetta TDI Cup, which they don't really race anywhere anymore. It's not available in any series or anything, but you can still jump in that for the crack and go around tracks and learn tracks in a Jetta. Obviously, there's the Beetle in there, which is a freebie as well. The Legacy Mazda. Now that's the one with the hardtop, which nobody races anymore. It's always the Roadster. The trucks. These trucks are real fun for oval racing. Lamborghini, yes, if you put your hand in your pocket. If you put your hand in your pocket, you can definitely get a Lamborghini. I haven't got it. It's in the GT3s. If you go to, let's have a look. If you go to into here, shop, and when you're in shop, this is cars on here, so you can just type in there. Oops. Lamborghini. And there it is. Lamborghini Huracan. So that's it in the red and white colours. But you can obviously you can do it in your own colours there. But that's the car itself. That's the what it is, 5.2 litre. Tells you all about the car. Now, if you wanted to buy that, all you would do is you would say, right, add to cart. There. And then that's added to your cart. Okay. So then you go down and say in cart to see what you've got ordered or whatever, but it never gets ordered until you actually pay for it. So it's all in dollars as well, which is quite good. So if you find, like I've got this here, the Pro 40 piece club. So if you've got more than 40 pieces, whether it be tracks, or cars that you've bought, you do get a discount of the whole £2.39. Now, if you add another car to this, you would get more discount because you're getting two cars at the same time. So essentially, what you're looking at there is you've got, like, if I was to buy it, you've got $11.95 is the price of the car, and then you've got that taken off, so that's $9.56 for the car plus America tax. So you would have $11.95 plus £2 tax. So you're looking at about $13, which the last time I looked is around about a tenner for a Lamborghini. It's not bad, is it? Second hand, like. But yeah, so that's the type of pricing you're looking at for different cars, and it's a prominent car that as well. So it's not like it's not massively expensive. Like loads of people say iRace is massively expensive, but per hour that I get out of this enjoyment wise, and the help it does with my head and everything, it's the cheapest therapy I could possibly get. Like, it really is. So that is that there. We don't really want that, so we'll just take it off. And these are cars that you can buy as well. So Aston Martin DB, I'm not really a favourite of that, like, to be fair. Or is that one the GT4? Slippery as hell. The Audi, you can get the R18. That's in the LMP2, I believe. And these are the NASCARs or the ARCA racing cars, which I never really do. Got an A license in it, but I never really do them. The Evo R8, that's for the GT3s as well, which is quite a nice little car. Then you're on to BMW. You've got BMW Hybrid, that's the GTP. Then you've got the M4. There's two M4s actually with the BMWs. And one of them is like an older one that they've retired now, so you make sure you get the right one. The M4 GT3, that's the one that's obviously in the GT3 series. In the GTE series, where I race the Chevrolet, that's the BMW for that. So there's quite a few BMWs for you to choose from. I'll probably say go for the GT3 version, and that'll allow you to run some GT3 series. However, you might not be allowed to get in the GT3 series, the reason being that your license isn't up there enough. So until you get out a rookie, it's going to limit to what you've got. So I wouldn't buy it unless it's just for your own, like, practicing and things like that. I wouldn't necessarily buy it until you're out of rookie series, and I'll help you as much as we can to get you and Stewie out of rookie. Another GTP Cadillac, brilliant car. That's the one I drive in the GTE series. The Corvette, or is that no? That's a GTE series. Sorry. And there's loads of like open wheelers that you can buy and practice with and stuff like that, just to get your eye in like a faster pace maybe. But be careful what you're buying. Run it past me first, and I'll tell you. That's the Ford Mustang that they've retired now. They don't race that anymore. There is, well, actually they do. There's an old Mustang series, a vintage Mustang series that's in. That's the new one, the GT4. There is a one in the GT3, that one there as well. As I say, the Formula Renault, that's the one you were going to buy the other day, but they don't actually run that in any of the series. And I hope it's like, you know, helpful for you to know which cars is best to buy and stuff. But you know, I would probably say see where your license is before you start buying content. You know, I would probably race rookie series. Maybe get to the stage where you think, right, I'm ready for races now. Get in the rookie series, and all you'll need for that really is Mazda or something along that ilk, or the Formula V's and things like that. And you'll get a right laugh with them, with the free cars and the free tracks. Get used to those first, I would say, before you get into the other ones. I mean, you can buy them if you want, it's your money. But yeah, a lot of NASCARs in there, a lot of oval racing. It's American based, the platform. And then you've got the trucks, NASCAR trucks, which are quite good. They do lose the back tyres and they start getting a little bit squirrely. It's really good fun. Then there's the Porsche Caymans, just all sorts of stuff like this. The Clios. The Clio, I don't know what the Clio's license has to be. I'll have a look for you in a second though. Then you've got just all sorts really. BMW Z4. Now again, they don't use that anymore, and you might get a deal on this actually. So the Z4, just for the sake of flying around the track, essentially. That one there, it's in the cart. Let's have a look how much that is. That's dear, that like. There's no, actually that's Lamborghini. Oh, hang on a second, it's still got the Lamborghini on, man. Get off. I thought it was expensive. Wow. So that one there, you can actually get that BMW Z4 GT3. You can't race it in the series, but you can just mess about with it if you want. And that one's only $3.54. And I don't get any discount off that one. So it's $3.54 is what you would get that for. So it's about £2, something like that, £2.50, and you would get that. That would be good. It'd be a bit of a transformation for you. Get used to that one. That would be more useful, I think, for you. You know, if you want to bomb about and something, it's got a nice engine noise and it's faster than your free cars, then by all means go for that, you know. That's what I would say. But that's what you've got, really. Tracks. I mean, you've got lots of Porsches and things like that on here as well. Let's go to tracks. So again, you go back up to the top of here with the content, into tracks. And in tracks, you will go with all sorts of stuff. A lot of the stuff that I've got. I don't have a lot of the dirt tracks. I don't have a lot of the oval tracks. I'll leave that to Americans. They know what to do with them. I haven't a clue. Near Talladega and Indianapolis and stuff like that. Phoenix Raceway, that one there. We've got the road version of that. It's telling me that you've got to buy that. Like, I can't see that. We've already got it, I think. We'll see. Nah, close that. And these are just these tracks that I haven't currently got. Tracks that I would maybe end up buying would be, I don't know, really. There isn't any really road tracks that there's left to buy, to be fair. I mean, you've got that one there, Detroit. So, Dave Cam loves that track. I'm not too fussed, as I've said before, on the street tracks myself. So I'll probably end up getting it. Like, it is quite a decent track, but there's other things I've had to get, you know. So that's the oval ones. So they're the ones that I haven't got. More oval stuff, really. And then we've got like my content. So if we go to, because that's for shopping. So let's go back a shade. Let's have a look. Let's go back to racing. And my content. So these are the cars that I've got. Wish I never bought that one. The GT4 Aston Martin. Horrible. Then you've got, I do like that, the Dallara F3. If you're going to buy a race car, probably get that one because the series is there. That is the 217, which we've just been racing. So there's lots and lots you can buy. But as I say, I would say keep your money, get the Mazda, get the tracks the Mazda will race round, and that'll be fine. That'll be it. I haven't got my tracks on here. Licensed tracks, there we go. So we've got loads of different licensed tracks on here. Brands Hatch, you've got to buy that one, I think. Cadwell Park you've got to buy. I bought that, but never raced it really. It's too thin. It's definitely like a motorbike track. And then you've got Manicourt, Gilles Villeneuve, Lemons, Spa, all those tracks. You just get to get them, really. Just get the big name tracks. Donington, yeah, that's a decent track as well. So let's finish off tonight by going with a race. And we're nearly at the bewitching hour. So let's go out in a bang. iRacing Radical E-Cup around at Rutskogen. I think I've showed you this track before, to be honest. At the end of practice, you go to the official. So say for instance we've got into the official here. And you go into the official. It's got to be a race that you can't enter, otherwise it'll not let you in. But if you go to the official, and then instead of entering here where I've just registered for this one, you scroll further down past the available sessions races, past that, and you got practices on here. So obviously for the likes of yourself, you would go with maybe one of these three because they've got nobody in there at the moment. Do you know what I mean? In fact, that could be an experiment if you wanted to. We could all three of us go into one of these races. I don't know if you will be allowed into this one. Let's just have a double check. Let's withdraw that one, withdraw it. It's Rutskogen isn't a free track though, is it? But we could try and suss out a track if you wanted to. If all three of us want to race, any good, Stewie? Do you fancy it or? Be bed now, Stu. Carmen will give him these marching orders. You've got to be up early in the morning now. Go on. If we go, if you want to try, go to official and then go to sports car. Yeah. But click it and go to formula car. Yeah. Well in, Stewie. So click it and go to formula car. So we're in formula car now. Now we've got various different. I've got to try and find a free one. Actually, I think the Formula 1600 is that a free car, Stu? Can either of you get the free car? Actually, what we'll do. So if we go down, so you've got the three at the top, okay, and then you go down to the second row, and you've got the Formula V there. That's at Summit Point. Get yourself in the loft. I love the way we've got control of our destiny and we're all sitting in the middle of the sitting room. Blokes have the upper hand, don't they? So if you can go to the Formula car and then you go to Formula V, and then what I'll do is when we go into this, I'll just stop the streaming and then you can, kick into it. Have you got that, Johnny? Yeah? And if you go into the practice with nobody in, the German one, I think. That'll be all right. So if you go into the German one, there's nobody in there currently, and there's 50 minutes. You can jump in that. Is that all right? Has everybody got that information, yeah? So it's Formula Cars, Formula V, Summit Point, and then go for the practices down the bottom into the German one. Yeah. Did you get them information? Yeah, Johnny? And what I'll do is we'll just finish the stream. Sorry if you just come into the stream there. We're just about to go into a practice. But you can go back and watch the racing beforehand. So we'll just go into this here. And we'll just get into it. And then we'll have a bit of practice. Bye.